Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this. It's morning for me. It's a little bit past 4 o'clock, and it is Friday, March the 9th. Fabulous Friday. And yes, I'm wound up again. What else is new, right? Um, I'm bouncing and I'm making the camera jiggle. Sorry about that. I'm wound up because, well, if you've been following me for a while, you know I have this really, really strong cause. And it's near and dear to my heart. It's near and dear to my soul. And I kept asking, how can I make a difference? How can I make it better? What can I do to really, really impact this cause? And the cause is to save horses, including baby horses, foals, colts, fillies, etc., that are destined to go to slaughter. I know. And there are auction houses and slaughterhouses. Well, the auction houses, the kill buyers go to the auctions and outbid a lot of people. And then they're put to what's known as the kill buyer's lot or the kill lots. And then the horses are transported to Mexico and Canada and are sold by the pound for meat. And that meat goes into salamis and it goes to Europe, and then once it's processed, and it goes into dog food and it goes everywhere else, and the tails are cut off. And the horsetail fibers are used in jewelry and in paintbrushes and in fabric from some of the finest upholsterers in the world, I might add. Even though their claim is that it's taken off, from living horses. Well, it is. It's taken off before they're slaughtered. But, they like to tell you that it's the leftovers from very expensive horses that are well taken care of and they're trimmed and groomed. Right. They actually get more for the horsetail hair than they do for the entire horse. But that's beside the point. That's a whole other ball of wax. So I said, Lord, what do I need to do to help more in this particular cause? And the goal is to get the horses, the babies, the foals, the colts, the fillies, before they get to the kill buyers. Or if they've gotten to the kill buyers, to have enough of the resources to buy them from the kill buyers. And yes, they do make a profit. That's what they're there for. And that's okay. But the idea is to go to the auction first and hopefully get them that way. Or, give a resort, a place for people to take their horses rather than putting them to auction in the first place. And it's not just a matter of paying for the horses or, getting them from the kill buyers or the auctions, but it's also the aftercare. It is the quarantine for 30 days. It is the vet checking. It's the farriers. And, of course, the feed, the care, all of that other thing. A lot of the horses end up at these places because they have issues of health. And I will tell you, some of them should not be saved in that manner, but should be, don't get me wrong here, euthanized humanely rather than sent to slaughter. Because there are a lot of horses that are suffering and still go through that process. And in my humble opinion, it is far more humane to have them euthanized with respect and with love than to be shipped to Mexico or Canada for meat. Okay, so that's that part of the story. And I said, Lord, what can I do? So what I need to do is have enough in the reserve fund that I've created to be able to go buy the horses, literally. And whether it's in Tennessee or whether it's in Louisiana or whether it's in Texas, whether it's in Colorado, wherever. Those are the 4 or 5 places that I'm very, very familiar with. And every single day, my personal news feed is filled with horses that are getting ready to ship to slaughter. And I will tell you, it's really heartbreaking because you can't help them all. You can't save them all. And usually when we hear about them in the news feed, they've got 24 hours before the ship, and you cannot raise the funds a lot of times fast enough to do that. So I'm saying, well, if we had the reserve funds to do that, yes, we could. And yes, we could help a wide variety of different places. Now, I need to let you know I have people in the pipeline, there's a good word, that are willing to take the horses, keep the quarantine, do the vet checks, do the farrier, take all of that good stuff, and find them good homes. But we got to get them first. So here's my deal, and I'm going to get to the reading here in just a little bit. What I'm about to do is absolutely absurd. And I like absurdities, and I like weirdness, and I like just being a little creative here. So here's my deal for all you animal lovers, for all you horse lovers. If this has affected you in any way, shape, or form, I'm not asking for donations. I'm not a nonprofit. I'm not a 501c3. But if this has affected you in any way, shape, or form, and regardless of whether you're not an animal lover, no horse should be sent to slaughter for meat. I'm sorry. It's the way that I feel. If you would like to help support this cause, my offer to you is simple. I don't care if you donate $1. Well, I'm going to say donate. I don't care if you give me $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever it might be. I'm going to do a reading for you. So yes, you can get a reading from me for $1 if that's what you want to do and support. In the notes, just tell me, hi, I'd like a reading, and give me a question, and I'll get back in touch with you to do that. I'm not going to do those live, just so you know, so be sure to include your email address, because the link I'm about to give you will not share with me how to get back in touch with you from an email standpoint. So I'm going to put the link in here as well, and it is paypal.me/House of Angels. I'm going to go live on my House of Angel card readings page as well, because I've got 3,500 fans and over 3,600 followers. And if everybody on my page sent $1, we'd save 10 lives of little babies, because the average cost for a foal or a filly is $350. That's the average. And then until they're picked up, there's board fees and all that other good stuff. So yeah, we could save 10. And if I do this once a month, that's 120 lives saved in a year. That's a lot. And anything beyond that point is going to go to their vet care, farrier, feed, and all that other good stuff, training, and getting them rehomed. Well, getting them a good home. So that's my deal. And it's the link, and it's paypal.me/House of Angels with an S. And yes, I'm going to post that on the page as well. So I'm wound up. I'm literally frustrated at not being able to help more. And if you like this idea, well, dang it, I'll do it once a week. Yeah, I know. 3,500 reading requests. I'm ready. Bring it on. Because we can do them short, we can do them sweet, we can get you your answers, and we can do what you need. And do I want to do them for $1? No. But I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to work my butt off to help these horses, give them a respectful life. So that's where I'm at. How about you? Are you willing to help me? Do you want to join in this cause? It is something that's very potent, it's very powerful, and it's near and dear to my heart. Okay, so I'm going to step down off my horse box right now. And yes, I'm going to reach for the Power Tarot deck again. And yes, I know this is a crazy idea. And yes, I'm going to follow through on it. So you can go to the Certified Angel Card Readers group. You can go to the Archangel Michael Law of Attraction group. And you can get all kinds of people to give you readings. Knock yourself out. That's wonderful. I'm asking you to help me save lives. And I've been doing readings for over 50 years. Do I dare want to admit that? Yeah, I've admitted it before. I'll admit it again. I've been doing readings for over 50 years. Even if you've just liked this YouTube that I've done for the last year, and you want to send $1 to support the cause, by all means. If you enjoy my posts on Facebook and they've given you cause to celebrate or look at life a different way, in a happier way, in a more positive way, and you want to send $1, it is always sincerely appreciated. What I'm doing for this particular cause is to save lives. I cannot tell you how many have been saved already over this last almost year that I started getting involved with the kill pens. Yeah. So let's get busy. And yes, I did put this reading into prayer. And yes, I have asked for the messages to uplift you, to power you, to strengthen you, to inspire, to give you a giggle. You know, normally we just like to laugh here, but I'm getting a little bit serious because, frankly, something needs to be done. What about this? No? Okay. 2 came out. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be changed. And yes, we have the acreage. And yes, we have the help. And yes, we have the transportation. We will figure it all out together. 2 of the best horse people I know are part of this. And trust me, they know what they're doing. They have a network. But there's only so many times that the same people over and over and over again can keep giving in this cause. Now, if you go to my page, houseofangelcardreadings.com, there is already a reading designed, and that fund goes specifically to save the horses. It's a $10 read using one deck, by the way, and that's this deck, straightforward via email. And if you're looking for it, take a look for the picture of my boy Radar, my sweet angel who is now in heaven. And he is part of my inspiration to save more lives. So it really is just that simple. $10, you get a reading. $1, you'll get a reading. If you want to just support this cause, it is also deeply appreciated. Let's take a look. Alrighty, on this fabulous Friday morning, got a 5-card read. Oopsie daisy. Let me get my glasses. Ta-da! I'm using my magnifying glasses today. Alrighty. Alright. Congratulations. It's a great way to start a reading. Because you need to know that the 8 of Ariel is telling you that what you're doing is a good job. So take pride in it. Give yourself a pat in the back every once in a while. It really is important. And keep doing it, because the more you do it, the better you get at it. The old adage, practice makes perfect. Boy, are these crooked or what? The old adage that practice makes perfect is indeed true. You know, sometimes you just need to go back to school and learn a little bit more, or finish that degree. I'm hearing it again when this card pops up. It's like, stop procrastinating. You've only got a few hours left to get your degree, and you can do it online. So it's time to get it done. It's going to be an Ariel kind of day. Are you ready for this one? It's a beauty. It is your lucky day. This is your changing day. This is your Friday. This is your time that you will have the abundance you need of money, time, support, love, education. It's like you're going to have this epiphany learning moment today. This is a day of change. This is a day of saying, hallelujah, Jesus. Am I recommending going out and buying a lottery ticket? No, I wouldn't recommend that to you. Am I going to? Probably. So, a change in jobs, a promotion, but for the better. And this is a time to celebrate life. Look around you and look at the abundance you truly have. Whether it's only in love, and only should not be a word there, whether it's love, the greatest resource you can have. Celebrate it. Celebrate it and shout it to the rooftops with thank yous, because an attitude of gratitude makes all the difference in the world. Next card, I gotta be kidding me, but I like it. Alright, are you ready? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We haven't seen this one here in a while, but it used to pop up a lot. So, yes, you can set yourself free once you realize that what you're looking at is not necessarily the truth. You need to take a look around you and analyze it with a logical brain. Get your emotions, oh, I just heard it. Get your anger out of the way. Let go of the past and set yourself free of it once and for all. Your shackles have been removed. That's what this is showing you right here. Shackles have been removed, but you still got one foot in the lasso of truth here. You've broken through the gates. Archangel Michael's got your back. He's pushing you along your life purpose into this beautiful, magnificent garden, and yet you still sit there and worry and not keep moving forward. So be free of that. Make a courageous choice to change your attitude, change your situation, change your surroundings if necessary. Whoa! And now we have the page of Michael. And pages are messengers. So this exciting new challenge, we talked about this the other day when this one popped up. You've already got inside of you what it takes to succeed in this challenge. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it with a whole heart and ask for the help. If you don't ask, you don't get. Review your contracts or documents. Again, this is coming up. Make sure you're taking a look at your paperwork. And please do not send it via text message, okay? Too many things can get misconstrued in texts through a cell phone. Send it via email so you can read it through, so you can make sure so that your punctuation's accurate, so your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed if you're going to be writing it out. And if you don't understand something and it's a contractual agreement, don't sign the damn thing. Make sure that you have the right answers, and if you need a correction, have that correction written out clearly, concisely, initialed and dated, so there are no "Oh, gee, I didn't read it" attitudes in a few weeks from now. Make sure that you read it and go over it carefully. The last card. This one again. Kind of surprised this one popped up, but no, not really. Here we go. When you give, you also receive. So what you send out is what you get back. When you give with love, you get love back. When you give with disappointment, you get disappointed. I know that's a little bit of unusual, but stop and think about that. Do you give with wanting to feel disappointed, going, oh, well, I'll never get anything about it, I'm just, and you give it with not a grateful heart? Then that's exactly what you're going to get back. What you give, you receive. What you send out, you get back. What you hold in your brain and your thoughts, you're creating your own reality. Make sure that you go, okay, thoughts, gotcha, thank you. Move aside now. God and I have got this. It really is important. Also, being resistant to change. Why? Are you so comfortable in the box that you're miserable in right now that it's like, well, it could be worse? Change that. Well, it could be better. Don't be so resistant to the change. It's okay. Let go. And let God enter into your heart and also this comfort zone that you're in. When the archangels are literally nudging you along, when your angels are going, hi, you might want to go take a look at this, or hi, you might want to go try that, try it. You've got nothing to lose. And, stop being either so tight with your finances or so extravagant with your finances that they're bouncing from extreme to extreme, causing you worry and anxiety. Find that nice, even keel. Make sure that your bills are paid, you've got it taken care of, and you're going to be okay. God loves you exactly as you are, unconditionally, without a doubt, and only wants the very best for you. Whoa, what a reading for today, for Friday, for this fabulous Friday. And I'm going to close this reading. And as you know, I always say the same thing. If you'd like a reading from me, now you've got a way to do it that is absolutely unbelievable. But it is at houseofangelcardreadings.com. All of my contact information is below on these YouTubes, and when I post it in the groups, you'll see it there as well. I will add the PayPal link specifically for my cause, if you will. It is the same one for energy healing. It's the same one when you want to just buy minutes. It's the same link. It's paypal.me/houseofangels. So yeah, make sure that you tell me what you're using that link for, whether it's to support the energy healing that I do, whether it's to support my horse cause that we just talked about, or whether you're buying minutes for a reading. No matter what, we're going to do it. But the ones that I'm talking about here, that's a little bit different. So let's just get together and get her done, as they say. Speaking of energy healing, tomorrow morning, Saturday, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, if you are in physical pain and you would like me to try and help you, please send me an email to energyhealingwithmonica, Monika, at gmail.com. Give me a brief description of what's going on physically. And come join me tomorrow during the event. I would like to try and help you. There's no charge for energy healing. But again, if you'd like to support what I do there, it allows me to continue doing it more. Have a beautiful day, a fabulous Friday, a fantastic Friday. Thank you, as always, for watching and subscribing. Thank you for your support on Facebook. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.